So my first will iron. Remember that the front was short. I should have left the normal 5 inches afterwards. So 7 inches before, 5 inches. But now, I've now learned my lesson. So this is 43 plus 5 inches. 43 plus 7 inches is 50. So that now did this one 50. So my small ruler, please. So, oh yeah, I'm going to take the back first, which I'm going to put a closed slit. So the closed slit now, I'll take like 4 inches or 3 inches, depending on what you want to do for your closed slit. Please don't lean, don't lean. So after taking the 4 inches, I'm slanting for shoulders. I'm going to take the shoulder, which is 13.6.5. I'll take down the shoulder, which is 5. Make sure that it's 6.5 here too, just so that it's straight. Then from shoulder to back waist, from here, shoulder to back waist is 15.5, 16. That's plus 0.05. Shoulder to hip, 24.5. And shoulder to under hip, 33.5. Then here, I'll make it 49, as big as I can make it. And I'm ruling. I'll come here, then roll horizontally. So the back always is far easier than the front. This is better, no? It's far easier than the front. So here we're just going to do our nipple to nipple 4.5, and of course we're giving that illusion too, like it's going to have a bigger bum bum. So there's 4.5, 5.5, yes, 4.5, 4.5. We're linking here bigger, here smaller, and to the shoulder side, that shoulder that we put down. So here now we're going to take 2 inches from the bottom, that's from this waist side of the back hole, and under the waist, under hip. So then we're going to leave a bulge at the hip side, the bum bum side, so it will be bulged out beautifully for the bum bum to be round. So either we take a 2 inches, you know how we took for the boobs, you know how we took from here and here for the boobs, to leave the boobs to be rounded. That's how we're going to take for the bum bum too. So we're going to take from here and from here. So we're taking 2 inches from here, taking 2 inches from the bottom of the bum bum, so that it will be bulged out too. So we're taking the 2 inches here, and at the bottom we're also taking the 2 inches here. Please come inside, baby, let me carry you. So we're going to link this out, link this to here, as if here is the nipple, but it's actually the bum bum, the hip line. So link this to here, and link this to here. Put 2 inches and link it down. So this is the back. We're going to take from here 0.75, then the hip 0.5, 1.5, then the under hip we're taking 0.75 still, so that at the end of the day here too will be rounded. Let's link this out. Then this up back part, it depends on if we're making it high. If we are doing a high shoulder, a high back, get up please. If we are doing a high back, it has to be 1.5 to 2 inches depending on the back. But if we're not doing a high back, like we're doing a low back, we can leave it a 1 inch. But the higher you go, the more you have to spread the hands so that it will not be too tight on the shoulder. This back part is very important. Let's just say we're doing it, the back is this high, it has to be about 2 inches. It's this high, it has to be about 1.5 inches. It's this low, it has to be like 1 inch. So you see that there's a slant pattern. There's a slant pattern here. So we have to make sure that we're following the slant. So it depends on how your neck wants to be. So if you are doing a high neck, you take it 2 inches up. So it depends on you. So let's just say we're doing a normal neck, which is about 6 to 7. Let's just say 6 inches low. So the 6 inches low, we do 1 inch. So 1 inch linking to 0.75 inches. It's like that. The back, the front, remember that we took 2 inches from here. So 2 inches here. And then we're linking for the neck. You can make it as rounded as you want it to be. And then we're linking these 2 inches to here too. Okay? As if we're doing 2 inches dart. Now, do you remember your dart top? The dart top, the back, we took 1 inch from the back, just here. That is something like what we're doing in this princess cut one. So, do you remember that for the top, the blouse, we took 1 inch here? This is exactly practically what we're doing. We're just taking 1 inch here, linking to here, linking to there. But we're also taking 1 inch, the 1 inch at the bottom too. 1 inch, 1 plus 1 makes it 2, right? So we're taking 1 plus 1 here and at the bottom too, so that it's straight down, so that there's no bulge here, there's no triangle here. You're not triangling it out. It doesn't get bigger. In a straight blouse, here doesn't get bigger now. It's penciled down. So here is penciled down. Here is bulging out. Here is inside for the dart to give the back waist point, and here. So there are some people that their back waist is deep inside, big bum bum. So those big bum bum, instead of 2 inches, you will now do 2.5 inches or 3 inches, depending on how big the person's bum bum is. And you just tell yourself that no, it's this 2 inches will definitely not do, to not make it to protrude out enough. So these 2 inches depends on your customer. It's not 2 inches for everybody. It can be 2 inches taken from here and there, depending on the customer's bum bum. It can be 2.5, it can be 3 inches. There's really no chart for it, but you just use your, we're making bespoke. So the person's personal self, like when you see the person's bum, you just know that, let me make it bigger. 2.5 inches, 3 inches. The 3 inches for really large bum bums. Okay. This is our part 1 and this is our part 2. So when we finish cutting, we're going to cut and measure. This closed slit here, we slant out and we do a total of 3.5 normally for the thing to really overlap. So from here to here is 3.5, and then we'll mark and we'll take it down. So we're covering here. This 3.5. You see that I put here, there's a fine slant here. This is your under hip. This is about 1 inch, and then you start to slant. Okay. Now we've cut our part 1 and part 2. What we start joining from is usually the bottom. But I won't tell you people to join from the bottom, because if people join from the bottom now, it may not correspond very well. I want here to correspond very well. So for me, instead of joining from the bottom, I join from this waist part to make sure that it doesn't shift. So I'll come and pin it from the waist. If you think it's too much stress, please, if you think it's too much stress, you join from the bottom. But if you want to be precise, you join from this waist. You join from this waist part here. If you want to be precise, so you join here down, come here, join here again. All right.